Well, here we go yet again, folks. The Democrats, once again, are trying to blame the Republicans for that which the Democrats are guilty of. As you know by now, the Democrats have officially shut down the government, refusing to pass a funding bill that would have kept it open. And the Democrats are out there desperately trying to convince you that it was the Republicans that shut it down, as they go out there with their lazy talking points, trying to say that this is the Republican shutdown because they controlled the White House, the House of Representatives, and the Senate. Yet the Republicans in the House did write and pass a funding bill to keep the government open, and every Republican in the Senate has voted yes to pass a funding bill that would keep the government open. The only thing that shut down the government and keeps it shut down is the Democrats' refusal to vote yes on funding the government, as every vote they take, they vote no. And now the Democrats are going to all their safe spaces in the media where they'll receive zero pushback, trying to convince the American people that it's somehow the Republicans' fault that Democrats refuse to vote yes on funding the government. And here's what that looks like.
Starting November 1st, Americans are going to have to look at their open enrollment and make decisions. Am I willing to pay these premium increases because Donald Trump, the Republicans, didn't act, or am I just going to drop my coverage? I'm willing to negotiate to keep them in place. And I don't care what BS reasons are coming out for it. If there's a small population of people that they somehow think are undeserving of some of these tax credits, then come and talk to us. But right now, they're focusing on something that is not real, that doesn't exist.
Just today, there was a report that came out from the Kaiser Family Foundation. This is what they said. 24 million Americans will see more than a doubling in their health care premiums. See what that means? People in Vermont and around the country cannot afford health care right now.
So they just won't have health.
And under current law, undocumented immigrants are already ineligible for Medicaid, the ACA exchanges, and for SNAP benefits. Not a single undocumented immigrant in this country gets a dime in federal taxpayer dollars for any part of comprehensive Medicaid coverage.
These people are unfreaking believable as they go out there on camera and with a straight face try to tell blatant lies to the American people as if the internet doesn't exist, as if it doesn't take more than 30 seconds on Google to do your own research and completely debunk their entire claims. And of course, no one with a functioning brain believes anything that the Democrats are trying to push. We all remember it wasn't that long ago when the media was out there praising the state of California for being one of the first states in the nation to provide free government-provided health care to illegal immigrants through the state's Medicaid program, called Medi-Cal, a program which is 50% funded by the federal government. But the Democrats are hoping that you fall for a bunch of accounting smoke and mirrors as they try to say on paper that there's a separation of the funds and that no federal taxpayer dollars are going to illegal immigrants. But we know that despite how it's recorded on paper, the reality is much different, as the Democrats have repeatedly over the years on various issues been caught cooking the books. And that is why nobody, including President Trump, is taking the Democrats seriously. In fact, right now, the strategy is if the Democrats want to act like clowns, we'll go ahead and treat them like clowns, which has led to some very hilarious moments that are breaking the internet right now, as Trump shares some of the best memes out there, trolling the Democrats, as well as one of the ultimate boss trolls of all time happening inside the Oval Office. I know you may have seen some of these clips, but they're so funny. Let's go ahead and watch them again.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us.
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
Congressional lawmakers, top congressional leaders and the president tried to head off a shutdown with those hats, the Trump 2028 hats that we've seen before. House Minority Leader Jeffries was actually asked about that, and he said that the hats just kind of seemed to randomly appear, during the middle of this meeting.
Nobody trolls and exposes the Democrats better than President Trump. And you would have thought that after all these years of dealing with Trump as a candidate and as president, that the Democrats would have learned some lessons over the last 9 years. However, apparently, they've learned nothing. Trump completely understands that the Democrats suffer from derangement syndrome. So he doesn't just go out there and troll them. he goes out there and trolls them on their response to his trolling of them. And knowing that the Democrats will take the opposite side of any issue that Trump takes, he will always go out there, examine a situation, take the 80% side of an issue, and force the Democrats into trying to defend the indefensible 20% side of that issue. And the Democrats keep falling for that trap each and every time. And every time they fall for that trap, it exposes even more to the American people what utter buffoons the Democrat Party is, how completely hateful they are of the United States and its people, and how they believe they represent every other country in the world except ours. But that's my thoughts on the issue. What are yours? Leave your response in the comment down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.